Hi there, Taurus. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 1st of April. This is a week with a lot of different complex potential. There's a gathering of planets in the part of your horoscope to do with endings, reflection, even isolation. But you could also find that there's quite a lot going on, but just perhaps not in more obvious ways. One of the things that comes up for me is that there can be a need to get together or get in touch with energies from your past. So, like I mentioned last time, there could be a reunion, or you yourself can look at photographs from your past or old mementos, and this can help you to get more closely in touch with the emotions that relate to people who are no longer in your world. But also, this can be a time that does contain some good fortune, because both the Sun and Venus this week are connecting with Jupiter, and Jupiter continues in your sector of finances. And it's possible someone's going to approach you with some kind of project or idea and get a feel for how you feel about this. They may even ask you about how you feel about a job, so an indirect approach is possible. But then again, you might clear out a loft or a cellar or a garage and find that there's an item in there that if you sell it online or take it to a local bric-a-brac market, you may find that it's actually much more worthwhile than you thought. So part of the trick of this week is not necessarily going to be looking at things in a straight-on way. You need to look beneath the surface and also be conscious of your own sentimental needs at this current time. There is also a quarter moon which occurs on Wednesday, and with this there can be a potential to get things out of proportion. And the type of emotional responses you would normally have and perhaps shrug off little irritations, well, in this instance you may find yourself reacting a little bit more to these. The potential to feel more uncertain or to feel restless or even a little bit insecure is certainly to the fore. But the best way to handle this is to fully embrace any anxieties or fears you might have. Don't distance them, try to brush them under the carpet, actually dust them down. The more you look them directly in the eye and try to understand what they're really about, the more you're accepting part of yourself, a shadow part of yourself, which is still you. It may not be the main part, and you mustn't judge yourself for having any vulnerabilities. That's absolutely crucial at this time. But this also can be a time when you do think very strongly about an old flame, or someone could be in touch, or you could bump into them just completely unexpectedly, and this can link you together once more. However, in an existing relationship, if you feel things aren't going so well, it's possible that someone else will come up on the horizon, but you may just be getting to a feel for what this could be about without pitching into it too fulsomely at this stage. If your mood does seem a little bit up and down, it wouldn't be a surprise. So it is going to be important to spend time with people you can absolutely, totally trust. It's been a pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.